Marc Marquez, the king of the track, just dropped a bombshell about who he thinks is his toughest rival for the 2025 Catalan MotoGP. He's calling out one manufacturer that's closing in and could shake up his reign. Who are they? What's got Marquez on edge? And could this be a game changer in this drama-packed season? Stick around, because in this video, we're diving deep into the secrets behind Marquez's statement, the juicy details of the fierce competition on the circuit, and some hot predictions for this weekend's race. Make sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the latest MotoGP updates. Let's kick things off with the cold, hard truth. Marc Marquez is absolutely on fire. This Ducati factory rider is like an unstoppable force. Imagine this: 7 straight double wins, Grand Prix and sprint race across the last 7 rounds. That's the kind of domination that's almost unreal, even for a legend like Marquez. With a massive 175-point lead over his closest challenger, his brother Alex Marquez, in the MotoGP standings, that 7th World Championship title feels like it's just a matter of time. But hold up! Even though Marquez is ruling the roost, there's one manufacturer that's got him sweating a bit. Who are they? We're getting there. But first, let's set the stage for this weekend's showdown in Barcelona. The Catalan MotoGP is always one of the most hyped races on the calendar. This circuit, with its mix of technical corners and flat-out straights, is where the world's best riders shine. But it's also a track full of surprises. Marquez knows that even with his dominance, one tiny slip could change everything. And here's where things get spicy. Marquez, who's usually cool as a cucumber, is now admitting there's one manufacturer breathing down his neck. The keyword here, Aprilia. That's right, Aprilia. This Italian outfit, long seen as the underdog compared to giants like Ducati or Yamaha, is starting to show some serious claws. So what makes Aprilia so special? And why is Marquez, who's conquered pretty much everyone, now giving them the side eye? Marquez spilled the tea after the Hungarian MotoGP. He said, and I quote, "Right now, Aprilia seems to be getting closer. When Marquez talks, the world listens." And this statement was like a little grenade going off in the MotoGP paddock. Aprilia, often underestimated, is now stepping up in a big way. Marquez specifically pointed to Jorge Martin's 4th place finish in Hungary as proof that Aprilia's on the rise. And it's not just Martin. Marco Bezzecchi's been tearing it up too. So what's making Aprilia such a threat? Let's break it down. First up, Jorge Martin. This guy's got a comeback story for the ages. The first half of the season was rough for him, with injuries keeping him out of the spotlight. But in Hungary, he showed his true colours. Starting from P16, Martin rocketed to 4th place. That's not luck, that's pure skill. His performance proved that Aprilia's got a bike that can compete, even on tracks that don't play to their strengths. Hungary's stop-and-go layout isn't exactly Aprilia's jam, but Martin's result, that's a warning shot to Marquez and the Ducati crew. Then there's Marco Bezzecchi, the other half of Aprilia's 1-2 punch. Bezzecchi's already bagged a win this season at the British Grand Prix in Silverstone. And get this, he's hit the podium in 4 of the last 5 Grand Prix races. That's the kind of consistency that turns heads. Bezzecchi's not just fast, he's smart on the track. He knows when to push and when to play it safe. With Martin's raw speed and Bezzecchi's steady hand, Aprilia's got 2 heavy hitters up front. And Marquez, with all his experience, knows this isn't a threat to brush off lightly. So why is Marquez so rattled by Aprilia? It's all about their bike's evolution. Aprilia's been grinding hard to level up their machine, especially in aerodynamics and tyre management, on a track like Catalunya, which demands a balance of straight-line speed and cornering grip. Aprilia's starting to show they can hang with Ducati. Marquez admits his bike's performing like a dream, but he also knows Aprilia's catching up fast. In MotoGP, when a champ like Marquez starts talking about a rival, it means he's feeling the heat. Now let's talk about the Catalan MotoGP. This 4.6-kilometre circuit is a beast, with a mix of fast sweeps and tight corners that demand precision. For Marquez, a Catalan native, this is like racing in his backyard. He's got extra fire in his belly to put on a show for his home crowd. But Aprilia's got their own game plan. In Hungary, they proved they can be competitive on a tough track. At Catalunya, with its more balanced layout, they could pull off something big. Imagine Martin or Bezzecchi stealing a podium. or even a win from Marquez. That'd be a massive shake-up for Ducati's dominance. But don't count Marquez out. This guy's faced every challenge in the book, from brutal injuries to epic battles with legends like Valentino Rossi. He's got a killer instinct on the track and knows how to seize every opportunity. In Catalunya, he'll be gunning to extend his win streak and lock in that championship. But with Aprilia stepping up, this fight won't be a walk in the park. Every corner, every overtake will be a make-or-break moment. So, what can we expect this weekend? First, keep an eye on the Marquez-Bezzecchi duel. Bezzecchi's got the speed and guts to challenge Marquez, especially in Catalunya's tricky corners. Second, don't sleep on Jorge Martin. If he can nail a better start than in Hungary, he could be a serious contender for the top three. And third, tyre management will be huge. Catalunya's notorious for chewing up tyres, so the team that masters tyre wear will have the edge. Both Ducati and Aprilia have bikes that excel here, so it'll come down to strategy. For all you prediction junkies out there, here's the big question. Will Marquez keep his iron grip, or will Aprilia finally drop a bombshell? One thing's for sure, this race is going to be packed with action, drama, and heart-stopping moments. So don't miss the 2025 Catalan MotoGP. And if you've got your own predictions, drop them in the comments below. Who's your pick for the podium? Marquez, Bezzecchi, Martin, or maybe a dark horse? Before we wrap up, let's recap why this video is a must-watch. Marc Marquez, the living legend of MotoGP, just admitted that Aprilia's a real threat. This isn't just about racing, it's about rivalries, strategies and surprises that make MotoGP so addictive. With Catalunya as the next battleground, we're on the brink of one of the season's most epic races. So don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell to stay locked in for the latest MotoGP news and breakdowns. Share this with your racing-obsessed mates, and let's cheer on the action together.
Welcome to GP Talks. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates.